As long as the West lives in epic deed and epic story, so long will the memory of the last wagon live in your heart and mind.
There she lies, as far into the west as your eyes can see, and then some. Canyon of Death. The Indians say you can hear cries in the night down there that you'll hear all your life. It'll be 8 or 10 days to water, if you live to see it. And I ain't saying any of us will.
And that was the start of an incredible trek through the awesome Canyon of Death, through hardships that tried men's souls, through bloodthirsty Apache ambush, for the strangest band of adventurers fate ever threw together.
This here's Comanche Todd. Don't be fooled by the color of his eyes and his skin. He may be white, but inside he's all Comanche. Lived with him 20 years of his own choosing. And I say any Indian living white who chooses Comanches against his own kind is no good.
You act so clean and think so dirty.
Ah, dirty?
Yes. Like when you say Indian lover and make it sound so filthy.
It was something filthy when my father took your mother as his woman. I suppose you think that was clean. A white man and a Navajo squaw sneaking off up some dark wash in the night like a pair of animals?
I'm not going back to the wagon. If it's to be our last night, I want to spend it here with you.
The last wagon. You lived in it, you fought in it, you loved in it, and sometimes you died in it. In the great tradition of Wyatt Earp, Wild Bill Hickok, Pat Masterson, and Pat Garrett comes the epic story of America's gunfighting marshals. Proud men who stood alone against the rising tides of violence that swept across the West when the first trail herds from Texas rolled to meet the railroads from the north, and contempt for law and order followed in their wake.
Someday I will kill you.
Or some night, maybe.
Night or day. That doesn't matter. What matters is the killing, no?
The minute you people smelled money, this town got an attack of larceny. I don't blame that on Barrett. I blame it on you. You're supposed to be respectable. You talk about law and order. You'd sell out for a copper penny. Any one of you. You're robbing and stealing just the same as he is. If I was on this council, I couldn't look in a mirror without vomiting. Sally, I'm not a coward.
Coward? This is suicide. What are you going to do? Stay here and let your crazy pride kill you?
This time I'm staying.
Oh, Cass. I'm only thinking of you. I want you alive.
This picture has a message. Watch out! Watch out for 100 rifles. Watch out for Jim Brown.
What is your name?
I'm Linedecker, policeman.
Watch out for Raquel Welch.
I am your woman for as long as you want me.
Watch out for Burt Reynolds.
You saw all them engines hung up like a side of a beef? After all the trouble we went through to get them rifles?
Look, I spent 15 years in the 9th Cavalry, keeping the law and chasing bad Indians. But this one ain't my business, it ain't my fight, and it ain't my job.
We should have killed him.
Watch out for Fernando Lamas.
Mr. Sheriff, by the time I'm through with you, you'll be ready to tell me everything I want to know.
Jim Brown and Raquel Welch, two of the hottest stars today, trigger the screen's most explosive action.
I'm sorry you got mixed up in this.
You ain't half as sorry as me.
They destroy an army. They sabotage a train. They capture a town. They fight with every dirty trick in the book. And they're the heroes of this picture.
Welcome to New Mexico, and to a rather dusty location. But that's as it should be, because we're here to film Two Flags West, and its setting is in New Mexico in the early days. And what a setting it is. Exciting and spectacular. But as a woman, I'm just as interested in the picture's unusual love story and human conflicts. Every woman who sees Two Flags West will agree with me, I'm sure. It's the adventure of three men and a woman. Four forceful personalities who would strike sparks of drama and romance anywhere they met. In New York in the 1950s, or in New Mexico in the 1860s. Well, they're signaling me to come back to the set, so just one word more. Two Flags West is every man's, and especially every woman's idea of a great romantic adventure.